Ray with AA Racing at Riverside International Speedway, known as the Ditch. Over here with Tommy Snellgrove tonight. I'm gonna put some cameras in his car. Hope to have some fun. Hey, this is Ray with AA Racing, and I'm here at Riverside International Speedway, known as the Ditch, here with Tommy Snellgrove. Cool story that went along with Tommy and I. Actually, about 20 years ago, this past Thursday, I paid Tommy a little amount of money to drive his mini sprint 20 years ago to decide if I wanted to take the plunge. And most certainly after I drove his car that night, I went home and got on the internet and woke a man up in Illinois at 2 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, enough about me, Tommy. I appreciate you having me tonight. It's good to be here, to be able to put some cameras in your car. Tell me about hot laps. How was hot laps?
Hot laps were good. Car was rolling good. We rolled through the corners really good. A little slick on the top, down the straightaways, close to the walls. A little slick. So we have to make a few adjustments and we'll be all right from there.
So Tommy goes out on the outside pole of his heat race. So we'll get back and we'll talk with Tommy after he comes back after the heat race. We'll get some good camera action. Y'all stay tuned. Ray with Double A Racing, and we are back after Tommy's heat race. I did want to say thanks, Tommy, for the Speedway Swag t-shirt. Tommy went out for his heat race and started second in the heat race and won his heat race. Tommy, tell us about that race.
We had a pretty good car that time. Got lucky on the start, was able to beat the pole car to the corner. From then on, never looked back. So track's a little slick out there, so we're going to make some changes for the feature, and we'll come out and see what track gives us, and we'll go from there.
So we should have a front row start for the feature.
Hopefully so.
And Tommy's going to make a few changes, kind of watch the track. About how long will it be before our feature, time-wise?
Probably be about an hour, maybe 45 minutes.
So we're going to have a lot of track time between now and the feature.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate it, and y'all stay tuned, and we'll be back after the feature. Thanks.
Hey, I want to thanks Ray for coming out, doing this, putting cameras on the car, doing this interview. I'd like to appreciate the track workers for getting the track at best they can get it.
It is a decent track.
It is smooth. It's a little slick, but we have to deal with that just like everybody else does. So hopefully we can come back with a feature and see what we can do in the feature.
All right, well, y'all stay tuned. We'll be back after the feature. are back at Riverside. Just got done with the mini sprint feature, and everybody, we got our first feature win with AA Racing. Tommy Snellgrove here got his first feature win at Riverside.
Yep,
tonight.
First feature win here.
So pretty excited, Tommy. There were a few restarts. You had to stay on your game. You certainly played the restarts well, from what I could tell, videoing. Tell us about the race.
The race was good. I mean, I couldn't tell what was going on behind me, and I really didn't want to know. I just know on the restarts, the car behind me kept running to the back of my bumper. So I guess he's trying to shake me up, and it's kind of hard to shake me up a little bit. So yeah, we just ran a good race. Car was rolling good, ran pretty good. So
it seemed like you had all the power you wanted on the restart to come off the corner.
I didn't lack, you
didn't look tight.
I know the cars behind me were fast. They got good cars. Those are good drivers behind me. They may be young right now, but they will be really fast in the future. So
well, it was really exciting to be a part of.
I appreciate you coming out here and being here. Anybody can understand their first feature win is really exciting. My first feature win here, believe it or not, I'm shaking really bad. I appreciate Ray coming here, doing all his videoing.
Well, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, 20 years pretty much to the day that Tommy let me climb in his car to decide if I wanted to buy one, and unfortunately I did. But it was probably the best couple years. Best 2 years of my life. So before we end here on a really awesome note, I want to introduce the future up and coming Snellgrove is Chase Snellgrove. Chase, step in here with us. He doesn't have a microphone on, but Chase ran, this is his second weekend of getting some seat time, and so it was really cool for him to be. Unfortunately, he was in the infield with me whenever we got to witness that feature win with his dad, so I know you had to be pretty excited about that.
Oh, I was for sure excited to be in the infield to watch it, because I didn't know where he was in the lineup. All I knew is he passed me on the third lap, and I didn't see him after that.
Well, he was certainly hooked up. Look, we appreciate you watching the video, and I will have this video posted hopefully by Wednesday or so, and I appreciate everybody if they'd subscribe to the channel. Thanks again, Tommy.
All right,
congratulations on that feature win.
Hey, I want to thank M&K Hauling for sponsoring my car. Other than that, it's coming out of my back pocket, so it's kind of hard for me to keep up with these guys that's got unlimited budgets, but we do what we can.
They certainly might be headed back home wondering why they spent the money they spent last week to finish where they did tonight, because you did run a commanding feature. All right, guys, we appreciate it. Thanks, and subscribe to the video.
Thanks for everybody watching.